Ya no nos lo pueden negar. Mirar, un ovni sobrevolando San Sebastián.
Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if we are truly alone? What if the lights you see aren't just planes or stars, but something far stranger?
What is that?
You are laughing.
It is
at
not
me,
the
though.
Northern Lights, Hammer.
You are laughing at me.
Wait, why are they actually going? Is this a UFO?
What the fuck?
Bro, it shows up on camera as well. Uh-oh.
Okay, I thought I was flying. What the fuck?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Wait, where are they?
People all over the world have reported seeing objects that defy explanation, craft that move in ways no human technology should be able to. Some vanish in an instant, while others hover silently, almost as if observing.
This one will be seen.
You wanna go drive?
Oh, what the fuck? It blew up.
Witnesses describe everything from glowing orbs to classic flying saucer shapes, sparking debate and fascination for decades.
Look at that.
It's moving.
What the is that, bro?
It can't be an airplane. No way. Is it an airplane?
No,
It's a
bro.
helicopter.
Is it a helicopter?
Helicopter don't go to
I don't think they go in the clouds.
They don't.
It went through an opening. I think it's a helicopter.
Bro, there's little lights like going around it.
Governments have investigated some cases, but many remain unsolved, leaving a trail of unanswered questions.
It's not normal, is it?
Are these visitors from another world, secret experiments, or something we can't yet comprehend?
Hi, this is Larry. I'm at my brother's house on Ladera Ranch. It's in the evening, and we see some lights up in the sky. We're trying to figure out what they are. It looks like a ball with individual lights within that ball. With all these drone sightings, just want to understand what's going on.
What am I looking at right now? What is going on? That doesn't look normal at all. This is not normal at all. Bruh, what am I looking at right now? This is actually the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
No way, what the heck is that?
What? What?
Stay tuned as we uncover some of the most mysterious UFO sightings ever recorded and explore what could be behind them.
Hey, Mayor Hurd here. And it's true, the government is actually lying to us. Tell me about the orbs. What are these orbs? What's flying around our homes? We need answers, and we need answers now.
An alien in disguise, Donald Bramley later spoke with a local TV station about the strange activity tied to this location. He explained that unexplained lights often appear in the sky and that unusual incidents happen frequently. According to him, cars sometimes shut down on nearby roads without any clear cause. As he studied the photo more closely, Donald became convinced he had photographed something not human. The figure looked different from any person he had seen. Its head appeared far too large for its body, and it didn't seem to be wearing clothing. The figure almost looked invisible in parts of the image. Donald believes the figure could be an alien attempting to blend in. He pointed out that he has several cameras placed throughout the forest, all using batteries designed to last about a year. This particular camera stopped working after only 2 months. The final image it recorded was the strange figure. He does not think this happened by accident. The camera was placed far from trails or areas where people usually travel. Given the location, he finds it hard to believe the figure could have been human. The long history of strange lights and unexplained activity in the area makes the situation even harder to dismiss. Donald's account adds another layer to the mystery and raises questions about whether visitors from elsewhere could be coming to Earth. He also mentioned working at a very remote farm in the same region. Reaching it requires traveling several miles and then walking down a steep path with a drop of about 1,000 feet. The location is extremely difficult to access. Another detail stood out to him. None of the other nearby cameras were triggered. Normally, If a person or animal passes through, multiple cameras would activate. In this case, only one camera captured anything at all. This suggests that whatever appeared in the image either avoided triggering the sensors or was present only in that exact spot for a brief moment. Given the rough terrain, it's hard to understand how something could move through the area without setting off other cameras. From this hidden area in Montana, we now shift our focus to the skies above Scotland, where another series of strange events has drawn global attention. The Bonnybridge Incident. Bonnybridge is a small town in Scotland's lowlands, but it has become well known for something unusual. Despite its quiet appearance, it is often described as the UFO capital of Scotland. This unexpected reputation comes from the large number of sightings reported there over the years. On average, around 300 UFO sightings are reported in the skies above Bonnybridge each year. This has been happening consistently for about 30 years. Many people ask why this calm town experiences so much unexplained activity. Bonnybridge sits in the Bonny Water Valley, near the centre of Scotland, and is not far from major cities like Edinburgh and Glasgow. Its location may play a role, but the real attention comes from how often sightings occur year after year. This steady pattern has drawn interest from UFO researchers and long-time observers. The situation raises many questions. Some wonder if the valley provides clearer views of the sky. Others think the area itself may have unusual conditions that attract strange activity. It's also possible that locals are simply more observant. Bonnybridge has attracted attention from people across the world. Researchers, believers, and skeptics have all visited the town hoping to witness the strange objects often reported there. Accounts vary widely. Some residents describe bright lights moving across the sky. Others claim to have seen silent objects shaped like aircraft hovering low above the ground. These reports have pushed Bonnybridge into discussions about life beyond Earth. The town's location between Scotland's busiest cities makes the frequent sightings even more puzzling. Whether or not someone believes in UFOs, the stories coming from Bonnybridge continue to spark curiosity. Bonnybridge itself dates back to the late 1700s, beginning around the time the Forth and Clyde Canal was built. Its location made it ideal for transporting goods, which helped trade grow across Scotland. During the Industrial Revolution, the town expanded further due to its position near 4 major railway lines. Industries such as paper production, timber work, brick making, and iron forging helped the town grow. Even after the railways shut down, new roads kept Bonnybridge active as a business center. But Bonnybridge is not only known for its industrial past. A very different chapter in its history began in 1992, changing how the town would be viewed forever. That year, a local man named James Walker had an experience that shocked him. While driving at night between towns, he suddenly had to slam on his brakes. Floating in front of him was a bright, star-shaped object suspended in the air. Terrified, Walker didn't stay to investigate. He sped away, and the object shot off into the night sky and disappeared. After his report, many others came forward with their own stories. Drivers claimed strange lights hovered above their cars. Others described large cigar-shaped objects in the sky or loud sounds passing overhead. Some of the most extreme accounts came from people who said they were taken from an area now called the Falkirk Triangle. These individuals claimed they were abducted and examined inside spacecraft. Their stories turned Bonnybridge into a major location for unexplained sightings and reports. Today, Bonnybridge carries 2 identities. One is rooted in industry and development. The other is tied to strange sky sightings and reports of encounters beyond Earth. This mix of everyday life and unexplained events gives the town a character unlike any other. Its history speaks of work and progress, while its stories from the sky raise questions that remain unanswered. From Bonnybridge, we move deeper into Scotland's mysteries. The unknown triangle. The Falkirk Triangle is often compared to the Bermuda Triangle. Many believe it could be a place where the boundary between our world and another is unusually thin. Some say this boundary is thinner there than anywhere else in the UK. Because of this, people believe the area may allow easier movement between worlds. Others describe the triangle as a type of space route, similar to the nearby Forth and Clyde Canal, but stretching beyond Earth. Some imagine it as a path leading from outer space directly into the Scottish lowlands. Whether these ideas have any scientific basis remains widely debated. For centuries, the Scottish Highlands have been linked to stories of unexplained lights in the sky. In many cases, these lights are explained as gases rising from wet ground and briefly catching fire. These are often called ghost lights or will-o'-the-wisps. This explanation may account for small, flickering lights, but it does not explain louder or larger sightings that have also been reported. These bigger incidents continue to raise questions. Are natural gases the full explanation, or is something else happening in the Falkirk Triangle? Some believe the area could act as a passage connecting our world to another place entirely. While scientists and skeptics often disagree with such ideas, the number of reports keeps the discussion alive. Whether the Falkirk Triangle is a natural occurrence or something beyond current understanding, it continues to capture attention around the world. As we think about these strange links, we now turn to the very first reports of flying saucers and how modern UFO stories began. 9 bright blue V-shapes.
So are we looking at a shape-shifting UFO here? Or could it be some kind of secret craft developed by a nation here on Earth?
The story of flying saucers begins with Kenneth Arnold. He described the objects as having a curved shape like the crescent of a moon, oval at the front and bulging at the back. They gleamed like silver in the sunlight and had the round, flat form of a pie dish or saucer. Kenneth Arnold, a pilot who flew planes for fun, is often remembered as the first person to see something in the sky that could not be identified. His sighting sparked the public fascination with flying saucers and the mysteries of UFOs that continues today. Sky watchers have debated Arnold's experience for decades. Some believe these objects are extraterrestrial visitors, while others dismiss the idea entirely. The debate keeps the story alive in UFO research circles. On June 24, 1947, while flying his small plane near Mount Rainier in Washington, Arnold claimed he saw 9 bright blue objects moving faster than any known plane, about 1,700 miles per hour, arranged in a V formation. This happened at a time when the world was just entering the Cold War and still recovering from World War II. Arnold initially thought he might be seeing a new type of military aircraft, but the military denied testing any planes in the area at that time. The term flying saucer became popular when newspapers reported that Arnold said the objects moved through the sky like a saucer skipping across water. Shortly after, other witnesses began reporting similar sightings. A man searching for minerals on Mount Adams and a commercial flight crew in Idaho also spotted 9 strange objects in the sky. These reports spread quickly. The government and military never provided a definitive explanation. Some suggested Arnold might have misperceived natural phenomena, but public excitement about UFOs had already grown. Not long after, the Roswell incident further fueled fascination with aliens and their possible spacecraft. This era marked the start of a long-standing public interest in UFOs that continues worldwide. From here, our story takes us to Turkey, where research into UFOs and alien encounters has been growing. Serious space science research in Turkey. Hakan Akan, a prominent UFO researcher in Turkey who firmly believes in extraterrestrial life, founded the Serious UFO Space Sciences Research Center in 1998. The center's main goal is to connect with global UFO research groups and share findings about unexplained flying objects. It works to show that humans might not be the only intelligent beings in the universe. The center brings together a team that includes scientists, social researchers, pilots, and experts in human behavior, all collaborating and sharing their work online. Akan also recounts stories of people in Turkey and elsewhere being abducted by UFOs for research purposes. He describes instances of individuals being lifted into spacecraft by beams of light while asleep and undergoing various experiments. So far, Turkey has reported about 470 UFO sightings, according to Akan. Around 120 people are said to have been taken by aliens. Some reportedly returned with implants or microchips inside their bodies. One video from Turkey even shows what appear to be two alien beings peeking through the window of a hovering spaceship. These figures have the classic teardrop-shaped heads many associate with aliens, making the footage striking. The Turkish government has confirmed the authenticity of this video, adding credibility to the claims. This official acknowledgement has drawn significant attention and debate among UFO enthusiasts, highlighting the possibility that humans might not be alone in the universe. Experts in graphic design, video production, and film have analyzed the video and agree it is authentic. If it's not a hoax, it could change what we think we know about religion, human history, and life beyond Earth. It suggests outer space may be full of alien species of every imaginable size. On a quiet night in Fresno, California, another strange sight blurs the line between reality and imagination. Hidden aliens in Fresno. Have you ever wondered if an alien might be hiding nearby on a quiet night? Our minds can play tricks in the dark, turning shadows into imagined figures. But what if you had proof, a video or photo showing something unusual? Would that change your perspective? In 2017, a man named Jose reviewed his home security footage in Fresno, California, unable to sleep. On camera, he saw something strange, a white, headless, armless figure that resembled a pair of white pants moving on its own. The creature dashed across his lawn, leaving him shocked. He posted the footage online, hoping for answers, but no one could explain it. An earlier video from 2011, filmed at Yosemite Lakes Park, showed a similar figure, and this time a smaller one followed the first, suggesting it might be a juvenile. This video lasted longer, as the creatures didn't appear to be in a hurry. These mysterious beings became known as the Fresno nightcrawlers. Since then, sightings have increased, with reports even coming from as far away as Ohio. The creatures have inspired art, merchandise, and global interest. Skeptics suggest they could be people in costumes, but believers argue the proportions and movement are impossible for a human under a sheet. Whether real or not, the debate continues. For enthusiasts, the nightcrawlers remain a mystery, waiting to reveal themselves. Back in Texas, another strange phenomenon added to the UFO lore. Project Blue Book. On August 25, 1951, 3 college professors in Lubbock, Texas, witnessed an unusual sight in the sky, a series of lights moving rapidly in a half-circle formation. This event became known as the Lubbock Lights. A young student, Carl Hart Jr., photographed the lights, and his images quickly drew national attention, appearing in newspapers and Life magazine. In the following days, more Lubbock residents reported seeing similar lights. The U.S. Air Force investigated the sightings under Project Blue Book, a program created to examine UFO reports. Their official explanation was that the lights were reflections from birds illuminated by new streetlights. Many witnesses found this hard to believe, arguing the lights moved too fast to be birds. The mystery remains unsolved, leaving the Lubbock lights a topic of ongoing interest and debate among those intrigued by the unexplained. Following Texas, a new story from Levelland adds more nighttime mysteries and questions about what might be in the sky. The close encounter in Levelland, Texas. In 1957, something unusual happened in Levelland, Texas, which would later inspire a famous scene in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This real-life mystery involved what many believed was an alien spacecraft that caused cars to stall or even crash. Imagine driving at night and suddenly seeing bright, unexplained lights, or what looks like a rocket. Then your car suddenly loses power or stops completely. That's exactly what happened to several people in Levelland. At first, when witnesses reported these incidents to the police and other authorities, they were met with skepticism. Officials thought the stories were either exaggerations or pranks, but as more people came forward describing the same strange lights and car problems, the authorities began to take the reports seriously. Some even saw the mysterious lights themselves when investigating. Deciding this needed closer examination, they sent all the information to Project Blue Book, the government group responsible for investigating UFO sightings. Project Blue Book reviewed the reports and concluded that, although no thunderstorms had been recorded in the area, the strange lights and vehicle malfunctions were caused by an electrical storm and a phenomenon called ball lightning. Ball lightning is rare, forming into a floating sphere instead of a typical lightning bolt. Many people found this explanation hard to accept. How could an electrical storm and ball lightning cause so much trouble, especially with no thunderstorm present that night? This left a lingering mystery and many unanswered questions about what truly happened in Levelland in 1957. From Levelland, the story moves to Tehran, where another puzzling event challenges our understanding. The shocking Tehran incident. The Tehran incident took place in Tehran, Iran, on the night of September 19, 1976. Several residents reported seeing a very bright light in the sky, which immediately alarmed them. Unsure of what it was, they contacted authorities to report the strange, shining object. Such sightings weren't new. Tehran had a history of unusual reports, but this one prompted a serious response. The military dispatched an F-4 fighter jet to investigate the light more closely. As the pilot approached, something unexpected and alarming occurred. The instruments and controls inside the plane suddenly stopped working. Everything that helped the pilot navigate and monitor the plane went completely dark, as if the jet had lost all power. Without functioning instruments, continuing the mission became too dangerous. The pilot had no choice but to turn back to base, leaving the mysterious light unexplored. The Tehran incident raised many questions that night, but no answers were found. It became another addition to the long list of unexplained aerial phenomena.
Ya no nos lo pueden negar. Mirad, un ovni sobrevolando San Sebastián. Ahora, ¿qué me van a decir? Que soy una paranoica, ¿no? Pues míralo, ahí está, el ovni. El ovni que viene a invadirnos. Míralo.
In 2024, residents of San Sebastian, Spain, were left stunned after witnessing a flying saucer-shaped UFO hovering over the city. The object appeared silently above residential buildings, remaining in place for several minutes, almost as if it were surveying the area below. Witnesses described it as unlike anything they had ever seen, with a metallic sheen and a perfectly circular shape that reflected the city lights in an unusual way. Several people managed to capture the sighting on video, and the footage quickly went viral, sparking intense debate across social media and news outlets. Viewers were divided. Some were convinced it was an advanced military craft, while others suggested extraterrestrial origins. What made the event particularly unsettling was the complete lack of explanation. Authorities have remained silent, offering no official statements or investigations, leaving residents and viewers around the world to speculate. Eyewitnesses reported that the object did not move in a typical flight pattern, but instead seemed to hover deliberately, almost as if observing the city. Its sudden appearance and mysterious behavior caused fear, fascination, and countless questions. Even months later, the footage continues to circulate online, reigniting curiosity and theories about what truly appeared over San Sebastian. Without official answers, the incident remains one of Spain's most puzzling UFO sightings of recent years. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more.